Hi, and thank you for allowing us to send you this video. My name is Alex, and I want to be showing you a few tips on actually why it's so important to have a website and how a website can actually help grow your business, your practice, um, the benefits of ranking in a Google search, for example, for people that are looking for a chiropractor in your area. And what would you need to compete with those guys that are actually ranking in the top position? So, first things first, I have your name here because I saw that you didn't have a website, and just trying to understand. You have your profile here. You have actually a profile on Google. I was looking at the reviews. One of the things that Google loves to see is the interaction between the business and the reviews people leave. They leave for the business. So my first recommendation should be will be that even when you get a review like this, it's not the end of the world, but I strongly suggest to reply to that review, not really to create any any discussion or anything like that, but we would love to see that interaction. Other than that, you need to improve your content that you have in your profile, and that's only visible in your in from your profile. And when you add images, you gotta make sure those images are also optimized so we can understand that you are getting you're a legit business. And for example, we're gonna go on another page on Google and we're gonna type chiropractor Staten Island, New York, and see if you come up. So the first thing you're gonna see is the map section, and this is where you wanna be because if you are located in Staten Island, see over here, why you're not ranking, why you're not in this top three? It's probably because you don't have enough content, you don't have a website, or and you are not you're missing that communication between you and the people that leave reviews to you. So being this top three is really significant because when people search for this, they're gonna go for these top three. There's not a lot of people that actually click here or more places and start browsing around. And even if we do, let's see, we can find you. And no, so that's one of the things. Your profile is not optimized. That's one of the reasons. But then we have the organic results, and you can see in number one we got this practice called Staten Island and Island, yeah, wellnesscare.com, and we're gonna see why they're ranking number one, what are the benefits of being in this position, and what will it take for you if you decide to have a website to actually compete with these guys for this position over here. So Um, one thing that I have to clarify is that everybody can have a website. Everybody can create a website for us very cheap, from $10 to $20, $40 a month. But not too many people actually know what it takes to have your website optimized so you can maximize the actually increase the revenue of your business. In this case, your practice, bring in more clients every month. One of the things that most people underestimate is content. When I say content, I'm not just talking about images and the icons. I'm talking more about the text that a website has. So, for example, we can see that they have text here, but when you add text, you need to add relevant keywords. In this case, will be, for example, chiropractor site in New York, or something nearby could be Brooklyn chiropractor, New York, things like that. So when you add those keywords, you need to add relevant information surrounding those keywords, because when Google analyzes your website, they read through the whole thing. They read every single thing, and it's not that they have a person, a human being reading. They have programs that do this for them, and they just reading, and making sure that your content is original, making sure that it's relevant, and making sure and actually understanding with keywords what do you offer, what are your services, which areas are you targeting. So very important. We can see that they have content, but not that much. So this can actually play in your favor because I don't see anything relevant here, and I can show you because I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, what this does is actually they pick data from your website and it's based on Google criteria. So these guys are being found for 287 keywords. They're actually running one Google ad, which is we'll see in a few seconds, and then they have around 597 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites that are mentioned in your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. Think about it like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you are going to stay. Same principle applies here with backlinks, with the difference that not all links are created equal. So you can have hundreds and hundreds of links, but if they're not relevant, if they're not powerful, and most important, if they're not targeting the keywords that your website should have, in this case here, based on the content, on the relevant content that your website has, according to Google criteria, you're not going to see the result that you want. So, and probably your rating is going to stay zero. So that means that all the links that they have, they're probably not really good quality, but they're doing the job. That means that if you decide to target the same keywords that they're doing, it's going to be pretty easy to start seeing results against these guys over here. Now, that being said, let's take a look and see what keywords are they being found for really quick. And excuse me, they have wellness center in Staten Island, which could be one keyword that you might be interested in. This 30 searches a month, and because they're ranking number one, they're getting 10 visits each month. That's 10 chances of getting new customers every month. 10 chances of 10 opportunities. Um, Chiropractor on Staten Island, it's 40 searches a month because they're ranking number two. Then notice that this is a different one from the one that we were using. So they're not even targeting that keyword, but Google understands that they're actually a chiropractor instead of not and that's why they're ranking there because they're ranking for these keywords over here. So 40 searches a month because they're ranking number two for that specific keyword. Again, another 5 visits straight to their website. So on top of the 10 over here, again, another 5. So that's 15 chances of getting new customers every month. Um, Other than that, I can see nutritionist. I don't know if that will be something that you might be interested, but you have an infinite possibilities of um, choosing the right keyword that will benefit your website, that will bring more clients into your practice. Um, that being said, basically what you need is if you're gonna have a website, you gotta make sure that you have original content. You have to make sure that when you add text content, you have to include keywords, and they have to be placed in specific areas so Google can actually understand that you are targeting those specific keywords. Other than that, um, I really hope you find this information useful. If you have any questions, please let us know. Once again, my name is Alex, and thank you for your time.